Hi everyone, this is a little quick demo on how I achieve my fabric applique look. I just did this up real quick to show y'all what it's going to look like our finished product. This is what I typed out. It's the letter D and the font Bebas, B-E-B-A-S. I got it free from defont.com. Allie requested I do this video, and I know several of y'all have asked in the store, so figured this is a good video to go ahead and give a try. So I went ahead and typed in my letter. I'm going to move this aside and start from scratch. Okay, so first things first, select your text tool over here. I believe Allie suggested the letter E, so I'm going to go ahead and type capital E. I'm going to select it and go change my font. Alright, we have that, so I'm going to make it much larger. And for visual purposes, I like to color in everything that I do in software. I feel like it helps me visualize what I'm actually doing and making, and it overall just helps. So if you get in the habit of doing this, you're going to love it in the end. Okay, so I'm actually going to do mine the same as this one. Whenever you go over here to your fill pattern window, you have a bunch of cool little things you can select from. Let's see, let's do a plaid, since plaid seems to be pretty popular right now. These aren't the prettiest plaids, but whatever, they'll work. Okay, so we have that done. Now what we're going to do is go over here to our offset options right here. So actually I'm going to make sure I'm not clicked on my letter, and I'm going to click on this offset tool up here. Okay, so then I'm going to select my letter and hit offset. And if you look closely, you can see that it made all the edges rounded, and this is just going to be preference. Whatever you prefer, go ahead and select that option. So I'm going to delete that and select it again so y'all can see. Okay, hit offset, and I would like it a corner because my letter E has very sharp corners, so I'd like for it to maintain those sharp corners. So I went ahead and selected corner. I feel like this is a little bit too far out because we also need it to cover a little bit on the inside, and this letter may be a little too narrow to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and adjust this. The easiest way for me is to select it and type in what number I want to adjust it to. Whenever you use this, the up and down, it just takes forever and you're going to be clicking your mouse forever. So I would like to put it at 0.1, maybe even 0.7 or 0.8 actually. Let's see. Oh, 0.08. Alright, I think I like that, so we're going to hit apply. Now, you have one more step. You want to select your letter again and do internal offset. And if you look closely, you can see that it's made a line on the inside of the letter. So it already went and applied those properties, so I'm going to delete that again and do it one more time to show y'all. Oops, deleted the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, so I'm selecting my letter E again, internal offset. If you look closely, you can see it kept the sharp corners on the outside, but on the inside it rounded them. So I want to go ahead and change that to corner. And if you can look right here pretty closely, it changed it to a sharp corner. And I'm actually going to bring this up. The default that it does is only slightly inside of the object. Whenever you hit offset, like the external offset, it always makes it a little bit bolder, like it goes out a little bit further than the internal does. So this is really going to be preference, but to make it easier to line everything up in the end, I'm going to go ahead and bump this up a little bit to 0.05. Alright, now I think I like that. If you look closely, you can see there's a pretty big overlap there, so I feel like my fabric would be pretty secured on whatever I'm doing it on. Alright, then hit apply. Okay, so now I'm going to zoom back out, and I'm going to move my letter E away, and as you can see, we have the letter E exactly how we want it. So I'm going to take this a step further so we can get our visual, like I said, in software and turn it into this. If I were to go and color this in right now, I'm going to drag a box around the whole thing and try to use my paint or fill color tool, color it all in. it colors the whole thing in. So what you want to do is right click while the whole thing's selected, make compound path. And there you go. That's our applique outline. And you can just line them back up. And there you go. If you have any questions, please just ask in the comments. Thank you all so much.